In the meantime, I want to share my desktop in the other machine. Sharing my screen. So in the developer community, we have uploaded 1 hour before the few basic things for I/O, and so we'll see how the basic I/O is actually working, and we'll have some homeworks for you. Like Arindam already asked us to have some homeworks always, and that will help. And we'll discuss those homeworks in the next session, like what you people did. In the meantime, I want to before starting the basics of IO. It's very basic. We'll go deeper as we are going further. But starting with a very basic uh, thing, if you want to actually take a input from a file. So it's very with the prelude there is a function called as a read file, and it can actually read a file in the same location called as abc.txt. So if I am having abc.txt here, suppose abc.txt, hello, how are you? So it will actually take that file and print it here. So if I am going to load it with GHCI, file 1.ts. Then I am actually writing down the main function. I'm calling the main. So what it is actually doing, it is actually reading this file, which is there in the same location. You can put it in any location and give the path. It will take that as it is doing with other programming languages. And you are putting it into a variable, and you are printing the variable. Not so very interesting, exciting, or but yes, it's important. In the meantime, there is another program. We can have a file called as xyz.txt. Okay. Uh, so what this file is actually doing, it is reading. We do both write to a file and read operation from the file from a file name xyz.txt. So what we are doing, this file xyz.txt is blank. What we are going to try to do, we are actually trying to write something into that file. So this file is a variable, and we are mentioning the variable name or mentioning the file name with proper path if you want. Or if it is there inside your same folder, you can actually directly access it as you know. Then we are actually reading the file from the file also and put it here. So when I am actually loading this, what is that? File read write. And I am running the main. So it will first write to this xyz.txt and read from there. As you are seeing, there is nothing inside that, but it will read or write from the program, whatever there, and it will put it here. So it will write it to the file. If we can see, it's already written to the file. And from the file here, you are reading it as you have seen it in the previous program. I guess these are very straightforward and very simple things, but better things or more complex things will discuss in the future. But on the other hand, uh, this is one more thing like the exceptions in other programming languages. Haskell provides a way to implement exception handling. If you're familiar with Java, then you might know the try-catch block and yes, same in the catch block. Any error thrown can be catch in the block. In Haskell, we also have the function to catch the runtime errors. So for running runtime errors, the function definition of try looks like try exception e IOA IO either e or a. So if you are going for this program, you can see you will try to evaluate 5 division by 0, which is normally giving an error to me, anything divisible by 0. So what it will go, it will give like either some exception or some int. So result of left x put string ln caught exception so exception. And right value is put string ln. The answer is so value. So this is a way of like handling exceptions. But to me, like in Haskell, we are mostly believing upon the compile time. It's a like Satya joined or not today? I don't know. Satya asked few questions. Yeah. So he had missed it. So basically, he had asked something like it's a strongly typed, it's a statically typed, and it's a purely or mostly a compiled level language. Your compiler is actually checking a lot of things before it is going. So runtime exceptions, yes, with some extended APIs are possibly happen, and is this kind of mathematical operations they are having, and that those might happen, and we can use the exception handling in a way we are doing. And this exception handling is actually inside a module called as control.exception. So first of all, when you are going to use this exception handling, you have to actually import this into your program. Anyway, I hope you don't have many questions, but yes, regarding the file, we'll actually go further in the future, like when we are actually dealing with other things like the monads, IO monads, and monoids also a few times. So we'll see more things on IO there. Can you ask me, or do you have any questions? These are very straightforward. You all people know the basic IO operations in other languages, and that is also possible. The main point is I want to say like that is also possible in in Haskell also. So next important point I want to mention here. I want to download text. So I want to take you to one of most important point or most important feature in Haskell, and that is used in many cases. and you will find the use of map many times. So map is and from map we will also go in future to the F map, which is also another implementation of map in future, and we'll see it in the functor uh, case. So what is a map in Haskell, or what is how it is working? Can anybody like tell me what is a map? Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, map is just key value pair.
Very good, Arindam. Thank you. But yes, we are having a map method here, and as you are seeing my screen, like we want to like have a function which can be like uh, taking two parameters as argument. This is a function. This function syntax is like this. If you understand, this is the name of the function, the map function I am talking about, and it is with prelude. You don't need to import anything. Uh, it's taking two things as parameter. As I have already told you, like when we are using it, when we are writing a function, the last one is the return type. So what is that return type? That return type is an array. And what it is taking two parameters before that. One is an array, and second one is a function. So here, the A and B is the function to be applied on each element of the list. And this A, the first array, will actually converted into a second array after the function is being implemented. Any questions? Probably we should better go for one example. So this one we put it as map1.hs, where I'm declaring a new one variable, or having a new variable where I'm implementing the map function, and it is taking a addition function plus 2. This is a function. As I have already told you, like Haskell is a purely functional language. This operator plus operator is regarded as a function which is actually passed to the map function as one of the parameter. And the second one is actually 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So what we will do actually to this, will add to these two, and the ultimate new variable will be printed. If you are following me, I can load this. This is the first example. Second example, I'll ask you the question, like what will be the result. And if you can see my screen, follow me. You understand like what it is doing. It is actually printing the like put string ln. The element in the new list after using the function is 12, because each and every element of the list will be increased by 2. 12, 22, 32, 42, and 52. Any questions? Very straightforward. So now, if you could able to see my screen, yeah, I can make it bigger for you people. So tell me, like, what will be the result? Are you people seeing my program?
Yes, visible.
What?
20, 40, 60, 80, 100.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay. Anybody else agreed to Arindam? If you don't want to speak, you can also chat. I'm seeing your chat.
No, it's actually same result, I think. 10, 20, 40, 60, 80.
Yes, sir.
Multiplication.
It's a simple multiplication function with a map, and it is actually multiplying each and every individual element of that array. So what I want to say, like one function can take another function as the argument, as well as other values or other variables as parameter. So yeah, the result, as Arindam told, I'm agree with that. The result should be uh, multiplication of two, and it's 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. Fine. The next one, tell me this one. What will be the result? Sorry, wrong window. Please tell me the result.
It's a minus, right?
Don't use
Minus.
don't use your visual source code. Use your brain.
10 minus
So,
2, 8.
so result will be minus in negative. That is minus 8, minus 18, minus 28, minus 38, minus 48.
Mhm. Anybody else? I understand. Like Pratap is having some logic of himself, and he told it. But how Haskell will behave?
8, 18, 28, like that.
It's very simple. Anybody else?
8, 18, 28, 38, 48.
Mhm. Anybody else?
There is the two parameter. One is the function and the other one is the elements.
Mhm.
Will it be
So
minus 8,
result will
minus
come
18,
in
minus
negative.
28?
Mhm. Who is saying it? Rajesh?
Will it be minus 8, minus 18, minus 28?
Let's run it. Don't be many people actually getting confused. But it's very straightforward, as I have already told. Like it will take that first function. So function is 2 minus. So when we are actually doing it, map3 dot hs, and I am running it. The answer is obvious. Okay, interesting.
Now it will be plus 8, plus 18, plus 28.
Yes, sir. The output will come in positive integers.
And now it will come in positive, but previous was
You got my point. Haskell compiler is actually very strict. You don't. You got my point. You are following me. What I am trying to like explain here to you
Yes,
people.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, yeah.
Mhm. Is that- No, no, no. What I did? Can anybody tell me like what will happen again here? Can anybody guess?
Will it be 12, 22, 32?
Okay, let's see.
It seems it will give error.
Who is saying it?
Sorry.
Arindam?
Yes.
Correct. You have to understand like map is taking the first one as a function. The first parameter, first argument should be a function. So symbols are functions, not a number is a function.
Yes, sir. There is no functions.
Right.
Okay, what will happen if we add a plus before 10?
This one?
Yes, before, yeah. If I add before 10, before 20, I will add plus before 20, I will add plus before 30.
Fine. I'm doing it. Sir, I'm doing it. I really like this kind of sessions, and this is one of the wild imagination of somebody, some high level like a colleague or a high level student or high level person who is thinking, and it's a very nice thinking. Like what will happen?
Sir, it will have an error. Sir, because we cannot use functions in elements.
No, true, true. Sir, actually, these symbols are all functions.
Okay, if we are adding plus, then why we can also give parentheses among them? Will it do?
This one,
It is telling a section must be enclosed in parentheses.
yeah,
So if I give parentheses plus 10, parentheses plus 20, parentheses plus 30.
I'm giving it. Will it work, sir?
No, plus should be in the
Plus will be inside 10.
inside parenthesis.
Okay.
But
This is one of my guess. Okay.
the error is saying the answer. A section must be enclosed with parenthesis.
Yeah. We are doing it like this.
Provide plus inside that bracket.
Okay.
Bracket.
Plus inside that bracket. But before that, I want to try with this.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll do that.
Models loaded.
Yeah. So if I am going for this one, as you people say, mhm, as you people tell me, This I'm going to do. I'm removing this and I'm going to do this. Will it still work? Some wild guess, please. That will make us think more and that will make this interesting. Okay. This one, this one. Okay. Okay. One more people can say like we'll make it as what? 2 plus or plus 2 plus 2. Then what will happen?
So the error will also come.
The error will come. Yes.
So because we cannot use functions in element parts, we have to remove the plus in inside, and we will when we will be remove them all, then it will come in right.
Are not functions going to be one of the uh, part of an array? Can't we have a function array? Can anybody don't tell it right away to me, just for food for thought. So what is an array? An array is a homogeneous thing. Homogeneous very or values or
Element,
variables.
a collection of
Yeah,
homogeneous elements.
yeah. So that is an array. So can you please people tell me in the next session on Saturday where we'll discuss more like whether we can have a function array of functions. Now this is an array of numbers. Can we have that? Okay, so map function, how it is working with list, we have seen. So this is basically one interesting thing we are having in Haskell. We'll have fmap. Fmap is a bit further. That is not further map. That is pointer map, and we'll see that in some sessions in future. We'll discuss more on that. Like I'm always saying, functor, monoid, and monads, we have to look into those things very carefully, and those are going to come. First of all, we'll look into few basic things at first. On the other hand, like there is a map functionality or map module given or used or there inside the data module. So we can use that data module like we are using or we are having, and for that, what we are showing, like you have to import this first, import data.map. So this map is a predefined one. Also, that map is a predefined one. But this is in the prelude module. You needn't require to import anything, and it is actually taking a function as parameter and an array as parameter, and it is working over that. Depending upon the function, the values are going to be changed. But this data map is also something which is available inside the data, and data.map as map you are going to use. Very straightforward importing features. And here, like uh, this we will read more. We'll actually see the basics of what is a map, or what kind of map it is, why it is like this, and how the things are actually defined. But to me, like, this map is actually coming up with some functions which is predefined, and like map.empty, map.insert, map.insert, then it is map.size. Okay, and these all maps are actually taking key value pair as or in the missing. Okay. um, yes, when you are actually going to create a map, you can create the map as map.empty. When you want to actually insert something into a map named as m0, you are going to insert the values, or the key and values and the map name into map.insert method or function. In the m also, you can also uh, add more values, and you can show those. You can see the size of the map. You can delete from the map with the key only. So this is some utility kind of things which is actually available in our data package, you can say, or data module, you can say. And in the data module, the map is defined, and we are using those functions for looking into the map features. And this is, few people are actually confused with these two map implementations, and these are completely different. As I am saying, this map is actually a mapping to each and every variable uh, present inside an array, and those array, this is array mapping, or you can say list map. This function is, but this is a data map which is always having a key value pair. I shouldn't say this, but many people are actually getting confused with these two different things, or two different kind of implementations in Haskell. Am I clear on this, to make you understand, like, these are two different kind of implementations? Though the same word M is used, but when we are actually using the data map, that is inside the data map package, and it is dealing with the maps key value pairs. Very clear. And there are certain functions actually defined, predefined inside that, and that is used for accessing or manipulating the map. But this map is not that map what we are actually thinking of. But this map is a function which is actually taking a function as parameter, and the second function is actually an array. And by the use of that function, you are manipulating each and every element of that list and converting it into a different list. Thank you. Yeah, I guess you people also look into this more closely. This is a difference, and this should be highlighted. I want to highlight you with you people, and we'll also see many more things, how this map is actually working, what is the F map. So these things will actually create in future. and I'm always requesting you people to just go through programmings, write down codes. That's how you will actually try to understand more and more on this. As requested by Arindam. Okay, I'll upload this map.txt where actually I am having both things, and I'm having this one. You can see like what is the result. So I'll ask people to upload this into our GitHub repository. So you will see like what is a map and how it is working. Regarding the IO, there is a very good document uploaded already. I will buy again Prasan sir. So we can see like what is there and you how many pages. Okay. So this document basic IO docs is already there, and you can see this. This is already there, and you can see many functions which are written. Few theories are there. I'm opening it into my Linux system, so that's why it is not showing the things correctly. But with a window preview or Android preview, you can see this very clearly. You can copy the codes and you can also run those. So thank you for this, sir. And definitely, I had gone through this, and it will help people a lot. On the other hand, I have to upload this map part, map.txt, into this, and I will do that. Apart from that, we are having some of the homeworks we have already gone through, and so these homeworks will be there for you people. First one, there are a few easy ones, and uh, with the basic things you should write. I'm not giving very difficult things because everybody should start. I understand, and once we are coming up to the level and coming up to the first, we'll actually go for better things. But the most important thing is this last one. Uh, it's a Haskell script text. You create a file ha.hs. Write in that file a complete standalone Haskell problem that repeatedly input the English text in line. For each input line, outputs of the total number of vowels occurring in the palindrome contained in that line. Do you understand my question? Like whenever you are entering something, it will take that as input from your keyboard, and whenever you are actually putting one palindrome inside that newly inputted line by you from your keyboard, it will take all the vowels out of that palindrome only, not from the whole text. So if I am putting it as wow, Anna has a cute race car. So what are those palindromes? Wow, Anna, and race car. And you have to actually find out the vowels from there. One, two, three, okay, four, five, six, or seven. It's saying seven. Check it. Why seven?
It's considering A as well.
Exactly. Exactly, Arindam. So it's considering A as well. So it will print like this. So my mom takes out her kayak boat only on civic holidays. So how much? You understand my point. Here you will actually work with bit IO, will work with bit logic, might be some thing to deal with guards or your mm, functions, recursion. So please post it in Discord in between. I would like to see each and everybody's effort there. And remember, this is one of the questions of a very good university. That question I actually took from their website and put it here for you people. And the people are actually researching on Haskell. So there are many ways you can do this program. It's one of, I want to see many ways actually. I would like to love many ways of writing this program. And other questions also you can attempt and you can put it there if you are having any issues, any problems. We are there. I guess Prasanna sir is always looking into this. Biswajit is looking. Even if Satya is involved, you people are all involved. So please look into our Discord channel and please uh, contribute to that and learn be more interactive. We all are there. Nobody knows everything. We all have to understand the things, and we all have to prepare ourselves for a better thing in or better happenings in the future. That is what I'm looking forward to in future. And in that regard, yes, last week, like I asked everybody to just share a 5-10 lines of your profile. That's how we can actually show off inside other communities that we are having people who can really work, and we are actually working, and that's how we can take some work for you people. And yeah, everybody knows why we are here. We are upskilling ourselves. So
Yes, sir, definitely we will start the screenshot. Due to some workload, we couldn't. We just remembered your point.
yeah. Yeah, I'll try to remind you people through Discord. Don't worry for that. I'll try reminding you. And we are planning to have a have or send you some goodies. Few people are from abroad, few people are from outside state. So we want you people to actually send you some goodies. So please send your address also, mailing address. That's how we'll send you some goodies. That is our love and respect for you professionals and you people to join our community. That is another thing. And the third thing is we might have a high tea parties. We might arrange high tea parties in different locations in India to actually popularize this Cardano or Plutus or this Marlow and Atala Prism kind of thing. And that's how we are actually getting fund from those people. We are not taking anything as Uday sir told you in the very beginning. And we want to meet you people as professionals. We want to learn from you. We want to actually grow as a community and be one of the pioneer of the community. And you all people are there inside the community. It's always a warm welcome. You can also include other people. You can also ask other people. You can give the link of our people so we can include more and more people there. If you want, your colleagues should also be knowing something more, or your family members should knowing something more or upskilling their skills. You can always include them into the community. And it's not like we are only going to work with these things. We are starting with this, and probably this Web3 world is going to be huge in future. We're going to work a lot. If we are not having any further questions, or if people are having some questions, you can ask me. We are having still few minutes for you people. Else, happy coding. There are lots of things to do, and lots of questions are going to be asked to me. I know. I just uh, do something interesting here, putting some interesting topics of Haskell. Uh, so there are lots of food for thought, lots of work to do with all of your daily routine work. I guess it's okay if I am stopping the recording.
Yes, sir, it's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.